Hi guys, today we are going to talk about how to create your hair regimen. Not just any hair regimen, a hair regimen that will fit you and your lifestyle. You really want to create a regimen that fits you. If not, it's not going to work. It's not going to work in the sense that you're going to get tired of it and you're going to stop doing it. But if you create something that fits your lifestyle, fits the way you move, fits into your schedule, then you are more likely to keep up with it. So today we are going to be working on that. If you're new on this channel, my name is Frida. I make videos on beauty, lifestyle, and sometimes I sprinkle certain things inside. So if that interests you, subscribe and turn your notification on. We started this series a while back, so go back and watch the previous uploaded videos so that you can catch up as well. Alright, let's get into the video. Before we actually get into creating the regimen, the first thing you need to know before you create a regimen is know your hair porosity. There are other things that you need to know about your hair, but I think hair porosity is the most important thing to know. Reason being that knowing your hair porosity is going to affect the way you moisturize your hair and also affect your selection of products, and also kind of tailor the things you do to your hair. You might be asking, what is hair porosity? So hair porosity is the ability of your hair to absorb moisture, or ability of your hair to absorb the product that you put in it. And we have two kinds of hair porosity, mainly two. Some people are in the middle, which we are not talking about the middle. Let's do the extreme ends, okay? So we have low porosity and we have high porosity. I am going to be laying over this video a test that you can do that will show you your hair porosity. So basically, someone with low porosity is somebody that their hair does not necessarily absorb products easily. It takes time to absorb products. So that means that when you put products on your hair, it is most likely going to sit on your hair. So someone with low hair porosity might tend to have a lot of cast on their hair when they use too much product on their hair. So if you're somebody that you have low porosity, you might want to, let's say you're applying something like deep conditioner, you might want to apply heat to it because the heat will help the product penetrate to your hair well. On the other side is high porosity. If you have high porosity, it means that your hair absorbs moisture easily. So I said in the beginning that this will affect your product selection and also your moisturization method. If you have low porosity, that means it takes longer for your hair to absorb product or moisture. The same way it takes longer for the product to leave your hair. So somebody with low porosity might not be necessarily product heavy when they are moisturizing their hair. They'll just not be going in with a lot of products and topping it up and topping it up and topping it up, because the product will tend to just sit on their hair and not do anything. Somebody with high porosity, because it's easy for moisture to get into your hair easily, it is also easy for that moisture to leave your hair. You want to make sure that whatever moisture you put in your hair, you seal it in, and we're gonna get to that later. So that's that on hair porosity. I will try and leave a video below on hair porosity if you want to go see a detailed video on hair porosity, okay? Alright, let's create a regimen. A regimen that is specially designed for you. I am going to be telling you how to create it and also give you like kind of a guide on if I'm in this situation, what will I do. So we're gonna categorize this into three categories: a hair regimen for somebody who is very busy, hair regimen for somebody who is less busy, and also a hair regimen for somebody who absolutely do not like taking care of their hair. Somebody who do not like taking care of their hair and somebody who is busy might be falling kind of in the same category, but there are just slight difference. Okay, so you ready? Get your book and everything ready, and let's get into creating a regimen that's absolutely will fit your lifestyle. Okay, now that we have the category of people, let's talk about the general template, because the regimen is just going to be just this template. It's not going to be different for everybody. It's just going to be little things added here and there and adjustment. Okay, so the first thing you want on your hair regimen is something to cleanse your hair. I would have said pre-poo, but pre-poo is not necessarily needed. Reason being that you can omit it, you can add it. I would advise you add it just because it eases up your stress when you get to the shower. Pre-poo will help you detangle your hair, get your hair ready for you to wash. So if that is something that you think will help you, then add it to it. The next thing I'm going to talk about is cleansing your hair. You want to be cleaning your hair, okay? Forget anybody that is telling you do not clean your hair. We add product to our hair every day. We go out every day. There are bacteria that are sitting on your scalp. These products are sitting on your scalp and they are sitting on your hair. If you do not clean them, it's going to cause harm to your scalp. It might not necessarily, your hair is not a living thing, so maybe you could get away with dirt on your hair, but there's no way dirt can be on your hair and it won't get to your scalp. So clean your scalp. So you do want to be cleaning your scalp with shampoo. Yes, some people will say apple cider vinegar. That is also a way of cleaning your hair. The other ways of cleaning your hair, I'll talk about the basic because I do not want to complicate this for you. So we're gonna stick to shampoo. There are two different types of shampoo: moisturizing shampoo and sulfate-free shampoo. A moisturizing shampoo, as the name goes, is gonna add some moisture to your hair. It's not going to strip all the oils and all, like, it's not gonna give your hair that squeaky clean vibe. Okay, so you do want to be using moisturizing shampoo on the regular. However, you want to be using sulfate shampoo in the midst of using moisturizing shampoo. So if you're somebody that washes your hair 4 times a month, you do want to use sulfate shampoo once in that 4 times, okay? Because once in a while you need to get your hair squeaky clean. It is very essential, okay? I know they'll say sulfate shampoo is bad for you, it's gonna get rid of the oil. Wash your hair with sulfate shampoo once in a while. Add the oil back, okay? Let's move to the next thing that you want to have in your regimen, and that's conditioner. So when it comes to conditioner, we have the regular washout conditioner, and then we have the deep conditioner. So you want to get these things. Usually when I wash my hair, I go from shampoo to conditioner to deep conditioner and repeat back to conditioner again. You don't have to do that. That's me just being extra. You can go for shampoo, deep conditioner, and conditioner, or you can do shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, however you want to do it. Personally, I would say if you want to eliminate doing the conditioner process twice, just do shampoo, conditioner, deep conditioner, conditioner. I don't have a reason why I'm suggesting that. That's just what makes sense to my hair. You need a regular conditioner and you need a deep conditioner. I will talk about products in a separate video and how to pick up your products. I'll talk about that. I do not want to add it to this video. So we do have another type of conditioner that will fall under moisturizing. So let's go down, okay? So the next thing you want to do is to moisturize your hair. Moisturizing your hair starts from conditioning your hair, right? If you're adding conditioner to your hair, you're deep conditioning your hair, they are all a process of moisturizing your hair. But this kind of moisturization, you are going to wash off. Then when you come out of the shower, you're going to ask yourself, how are you going to take care of your hair? How are you going to keep your hair moisturized? This is where you need a method of moisturizing your hair. There's so many methods of moisturizing hair. You can do the only no oil, no butter method. You can do LCO method. You can do LOC method. Let me tell you, no method is superior over the other. Whatever works for you, just go with it. Do not let the internet fool you. Somebody will be bashing LOC method, somebody will be bashing no oil, no butter method. Do you, boo? Whatever works for you, do it. For the longest time, all I do is LCO. I do that because LCO stands for liquid, cream, and oil. So I go in with a leave-in conditioner, a slightly thin leave-in conditioner. Then I go in with cream. I love to use butters, I love to use creams, so I go in with that, and then I lock in the moisture with oil. When you're moisturizing, you want to have a base, what you're adding to your hair, and that will be your leave-in conditioner and maybe your butter or your creams. Then after that, you want to seal in that moisture. We want to be able to lock in the moisture so that the moisture does not easily leave our hair. If you are not locking in the moisture, then you have to moisturize a lot. You want to keep your hair moisturized, but it doesn't make sense to wake up every morning and be moisturizing your hair. Nobody's going to do that, okay? No matter how much you love your hair, it's going to take a lot to want to moisturize your hair every day. So you want to lock in the moisture. Personally, the sealant that I use is oil. That's what I've been using all these years, because oil is a barrier, right? It creates barrier over your hair. When you add oil to water, the oil sits above the water, right? It's not able to penetrate through the water. It's the same ideology over here. When you add your leave-in and your cream to your hair, you want to add your oil over it. That oil keep that leave-in, the moisturization factor of the leave-in and the cream in your hair for a little bit before it evaporates or it just leaves your hair, okay? It gives your hair some time to keep this product in. So you want to find oil that will help you seal your hair. However, if you're picking this oil, you do not want to be using heavy oil like castor oil. What other heavy oil? Any oil that is very thick. Please do not use olive oil and canola oil and vegetable oil. No. Try to stick with your jojoba oil, almond oil, coconut oil. Yes, you can stick with those. Castor oil is very thick. If you want to use that as a sealant, I will advise you dilute it. The final thing you want to think about is how are you going to keep your hair after moisturizing it. If I leave my hair predominantly down, I need to moisturize more because moisture is going to easily leave my hair. If you leave your hair up, then it kind of reduces on the amount of time you need to moisturize. So you need to figure out how you're going to wear your hair. This is where protective stylings come in, short-term styles come in. So you need to figure that out, whether that be twist, bands, wash and goes, flat twists, cornrows, wigs, what have you. You need to figure out what suits you. I can't make that decision for you. You need to make that decision yourself. So let's go into the category of people we have if you're creating a hair regimen. First people we'll talk about is for the busy people with busy schedule and / people who do not always like to do their hair frequent, okay? If I say busy people, I'm looking at somebody who wants to do their hair every 2 weeks or every 3 weeks. That's the schedule I'm looking at. If I say somebody who doesn't like doing their hair, I'm looking more so to somebody who wants to do it once a month or once every 6 weeks, okay? So first things first, keep your regimen simple. Do not complicate it. Do not complicate it, okay? Keep it simple, okay? Very, very simple. If you're somebody who wants to wash your hair once a month or once every 6 weeks, I will suggest you stick to sulfate shampoos only because you're keeping your hair for a long duration of time. By the time you take down your hair and you're ready for wash day, your hair is super dirty. So I will just suggest you use sulfate shampoo. However, if you're somebody who wants to wash your hair once every 2 weeks, then you could use moisturizing shampoo. Alternate between the moisturizing shampoo and the sulfate shampoo. When it comes to conditioners, you really want to pick conditioners that are moisturizing. Do not just pick any conditioner at all. Pick conditioners that will moisturize your hair and also pick conditioners that have sleep. Reason being that if your conditioner does not have sleep, it's going to take you longer to detangle your hair. But if your conditioner has sleep, the process is going to be easy for you. Remember, time is a valuable asset to you, so you want things that will ease out your stress, okay? Get products that you can easily work with over time. So I have this product. I don't have it here. I don't have it with me here, but I have a product that is a deep conditioner that you can process overnight. So let's say I'm less busy today, I could put that deep conditioner in my hair and then wash it off in the morning, or I could put it in my hair in the morning, do a style that will be appropriate for work, and then come back home and wash it off. Use those things. If it's pre-poo, you can spread out your hair routine, right? So then you can pre-poo on day 1, shampoo on day 2, deep conditioner on day 3. It's possible. You just need to know how to carry your hair throughout these stages so that you can be presentable at work as well. So that's what I'll say. Pick a moisturizing conditioner, something that will really moisturize your hair. Next thing is styling. When it comes to styling, I would suggest stick to a low manipulating styles. This will be your twist on your hair, your braid, not braid with extension and stuff, especially for somebody who wants to do their hair once every month. I would say stick to less high manipulative hair, because if you're going to be putting in braids and twists, that might not necessarily be time effective, because you need to sit down to put in the braids, you need to sit down to take the braid out, and that might not work for you. So you want to do twists and simple style that at least will last you for 2 weeks or 3 weeks. However, if you're somebody who wants to be washing your hair every 6 weeks, then you might want to probably stick with the traditional braid or twist. It can be bigger so that it's easy to take out, right? If you're somebody who live in places like Africa that it's a bit less expensive to do your hair, then you can go to the salon for them to take it out, right? Or another thing is you can wear wigs. So what I do is like going on 2025, I do plan on washing my hair like once every 2 weeks. So usually what I do is I wear wigs instead of braids, just because it's expensive to do braids here, and then I don't also enjoy sitting down and having braids put in my hair. That 5 hours, 6 hour time is too much, okay? I do not have that time to just be sitting down and having braids put in my hair. It's too much for me. If I want to do it once in a while, I'll do it. I can do it myself, but then again, it takes too much time. So I stick to wigs. So what I do is put my hair in braids or put my hair in twists, or I do the African threading. So that's what I'll do. Put my hair in either 6 portion or 8 portion, do the African threading, wrap it all over my head, and then put a wig on it. That's a very good protective styling. So you want to stick to low manipulative styles like twist out, flat out, cornrows, braids. When I say low manipulative styles, I'm expecting you to do a style that is not going to hurt your scalp, okay? Whether it's cornrow, you can let the person just put in a loose cornrow, okay? So yeah, that's what you're talking about. If you're somebody who wants it on the longer side, then you might want to put braids in. However, try and take your braids out a week to your wash day to allow your hair have that time to breathe and rejuvenate again before you wash your hair and put it in another braid, okay? Just do that. Do not go from taking your braid down today, washing your hair tomorrow, and putting in new braids tomorrow. That's too much tension on your scalp. It's too much. Even as a person, you will feel it. So do not do that. Keep it simple. Finally, if you're somebody who wants to spread out your hair regimen, keep to moisturizing products. However, keep to products that are not too heavy. Let me explain. If a product is too heavy, like butters, heavy butters and heavy creams, because you're not washing your hair frequently, that product is just going to sit in your hair and it's going to visibly appear, like your hair is going to look visibly dirty, or it's just going to be sitting on your scalp and your scalp is not going to be able to breathe, okay? So try, and even if you're moisturizing your hair, try as much not to be piling product directly into your scalp, and also try and stick to lighter oils. That is my personal advice to you. Again, I'm not a cosmetologist, but that is what I would give to a fellow friend. All right. Let's move to somebody who have more time, not less time. Somebody who have more time. Okay, this is the kind of person who can just have time to pamper their hair. They have the time, they are willing to do their hair, they want to give themselves the necessary TLC. Okay, this is somebody who just want to give luxury to their hair. That's the person I'm going to talk to. All right, I envy you. I'll get there one day. I used to be there. I'll get there. I used to be there when I was in college. I used to do my hair like twice a week. That's too much. Okay, if you have the time, why not do it? So this is somebody who wants to be washing their hair every week. I will stick to once a week. Like I said, if you want to do it twice a week, then you do it, but it's not necessary. When I was doing twice a week, I co-wash in between. So that means I wash my hair Saturday with a shampoo, and then on Wednesday or Thursday, I co-wash my hair with a conditioner. So co-washing means that you only wash your hair with a conditioner. So that's basically what I do. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to stick to once a week. For this kind of person, you can dabble into things like pre-poo, hot oil treatment, steaming, coloring your hair, those kind of things. You can go the extra mile to just give your hair the necessary luxury that it needs. This kind of treatments, you can either find them on YouTube. If you want me to talk about it, again, say that in the comments below and I'll elaborate on it. Okay, next thing you want to do is also stick with moisturizing product, regardless of whether you're washing your hair every week or washing your hair every 3 weeks. You do want your products to be moisturizing. Yes, somebody who washes their hair every week could use products that are on the less moisturizing side, but just use a moisturizing product. Okay, and also stick with products that are lightweight. Okay, you can also do away with products, you can also do with heavy products because you're going to wash your hair anyways. It mainly just depends on the density of your hair and how your hair reacts to heavy products. If you have fine hair, super fine hair, you might want to not do heavy products. You want to use more light cream, more light butters than something like, let's say, shea butter and all the butter, heavy butters. You want to stick with less thicker products. When it comes to styling, this is where you have fun. For somebody who washes their hair every week, you have the luxury of styling. You can do anything from flexi rod, perm rod set, roller set, twist out, cornrow, braid out, what have you. Wash and go. Wear your hair in its full glory and beauty. I will say that yes, you can wear your hair down most of the time, but do not always do it. Reason being that as much as it's beautiful to wear your hair down, if your hair is long, it's going to be prone to split end and other things because it's touching a lot of surfaces. But if your hair is hanging at the top, then why not? Wear that gorgeous scales out, okay? I've also advised that even though you're washing your hair every week, it can get tedious. No matter how much you love your hair, it's gonna get to a time that you want to give a break. And also your hair might need break once in a while. That's when you need to put in protective styles, okay? You can stick to 1 month. If you want to stretch it, 6 weeks, do not go over 6 weeks, okay? I don't like it when people do protective style over 6 weeks. So you want to give your hair a break once in a while. That's something you want to consider. So put that in your regimen as well. There you have it for the less busy people and also the busy people. My general take is be consistent with your regimen. You're creating the regimen for a while. Be consistent with it. Take a before picture and after picture when you're starting the regimen. Remember, the goal is not necessarily to see length. The goal is to see your hair healthy and flourishing. So take a before picture before you start the regimen, and then 3 months into the regimen, take a picture and compare the two. If you're seeing your hair looking more moisturized, more lustrous, more healthier, you will know. And also take note of what happened every time you practice your regimen is your hair shedding. There's a difference between your hair shedding and your hair breaking. Shedding is a normal thing. Breakage is damage. So there is two different things. All of them you have hair that's falling out, right? But it's two different things. Shedding is normal. Your hair is in cycle. It get rid of old ones and produces new one. It's just what it is. So you want to note those things. The product you're using, how is your hair responding to it? If you're using product A, is it keeping your hair moisturized for the amount of time or days that you want your hair to be moisturized? If not, swap it. This is how you get to finally get a solid regimen that works for you. However, even if you have a solid regimen, over time your hair is gonna probably get tired of the product you're using and you need to swap it over time. But it's not going to be like a 3 month, 6 month time. Over some time, maybe a year, 2, 3, you might have to tweak certain things around. There you have it, guys. I'm gonna end the video here, but let me know in the comments which of these regimens that fit you, fit your lifestyle, which one you're gonna consider doing. And again, if you want to send me a message, I'll leave my Telegram in the description box, so you can send me a message, or you can just leave it in the comments below as well. I hope this video was very helpful to you and it's gonna guide you in your next journey. And 2025, you'll be achieving those hair goals. I'll catch you in my next one. So until then, stay blessed and beautiful.